name's Tim Espinoza. Worked at juvenile hall for close to 17 years. My coworkers and I have seen a lot of kids use meth. It's never a happy story. It's never a happy ending. It's just a lot of sorrow and pain. It really takes your looks away. It's just, there's nothing good about it.
My name's Savannah, I'm 17, and someday I hope to be a dancer.
I'm Rashawn, I'm 17 years old. I go to Fairview High School, and when I get out of high school, I want to get into musical production. I want to be a rap star.
Okay, so when I was a little girl, I wanted to become a ballerina. It was the thing in Utah, and I liked it, and it was, I liked how they danced on their tippy toes. I thought I could fulfill that dream. And when I didn't, of course. I got older and I had met a guy, and he introduced me to meth.
Okay, I'm Basil Powers. I'm 17 years old, and a career that I would like to pursue would be a chef or something that I could have a lot of fun doing and make some good money, you know.
My name's Andrew Fredson. I'm 17, and I'd like to complete the Job Corps, Sacramento, become a heavy machine operations, and hopefully be successful with that.
My name is DJ. I'm 16, and one day I hope to be a defense attorney.
A defense attorney?
No, wrong end of the business.
My name is Brody. I'm a recovering meth addict. I'm 38 years old. You know, growing up when I was younger, my family life was ideal. I mean, my parents are still together, loving family. We all got along. Very into motorcycles, so growing up, my dream was to own my own motorcycle shop one day.
I'm Ileana. I'm 17 years old. I go to Fairview High School. I would like to help children.
Well, I'm 27 years old, and I was introduced to methamphetamine at the age of 18. When I was in high school, I played a lot of sports. I was very, very athletic, and my goal was to go to a D1 college and play basketball there.
My name's Aaron Rakes. I'm 28 years old. I was first introduced to methamphetamines at the age of 18. It wasn't always, methamphetamines didn't always play a role in my life, but it did play a role in my family's life. Methamphetamines and marijuana and alcohol, for as long as I can remember, has always been in my family. So it's always been around me.
And when I was introduced to methamphetamine, all those dreams and all those ambitions went out the door. And I just didn't care about them anymore.
And growing up, I've seen it, I've witnessed it destroy my family's life. I've witnessed it take families' lives, you know. I've had family members commit suicide over the drugs and alcohol and the lifestyle. And growing up, I didn't want that. I didn't want that lifestyle.
I'll be 42 this month, and I started going to prison when I was 18.
Yeah, he had lined it up on the table, kitchen table, and he did a line, and then he said, "You want to try one?" And I said, "What will it do to you?" And he said, "It'll make you clean and stay awake and stuff." And so I did it, and I was hooked from the get without realizing, because I kept wanting more and more.
And like I said, the first time I used meth, I think I was 15. Did that make you a freshman in high school? Yeah. I think so.
My family didn't really think that it was going to be a problem with me. They never really talked to me about it. It was just, they just kind of had their blinders on, and I didn't really get in trouble. And so it never really occurred to me that it was going to be a problem.
But we couldn't find coke, and so I tried that. And then I started doing that more often than not. And when I was 17, I got sort of freaked out because I was really young and I was going down. I just wasn't doing anything anymore.
And as I got older, things started happening, you know. I got kicked out of school in 10th grade, and I pretty much was out on the street on my own. And I thought I was a old enough adult that I could take care of myself. I could get a job. Well, I thought wrong.
I wanted to go in the military. strive to do my best in school because I figured the better I did in school, the better spot I would get in the military. I dropped out of school. I got in a fight and hit a teacher, got kicked out of school, and things just went bad, you know, and that was that, you know. Within a couple months, I was in county jail waiting to go to prison, you know.
I was 14 at the time when I started using meth.
My neighbor at the time, he was pretty heavy into meth, and so I started hanging out with him.
And I didn't pay rent or anything like that because I lived at home, and I'd get paid usually like every 2 days, and I don't know, I'd just go do drugs until I had to work again.
I never got in trouble as a teenager to go to juvenile hall or anything, but I did get in trouble as an adult. And I was in and out of jail constantly.
All the time, you know, and probably within 3 weeks I was using every day.
My friends were doing methamphetamine, and it made it seem like it was cool, like it was the thing to do. And so I gave it a try, and I was addicted from the first use.
After the first time I tried methamphetamine, I was addicted. And I did it every day after that for years, every single day.
And so by the time I was 16, I had tried meth, and back then meth was meth. It's not the stuff they have now. I mean, one little line would jack you for 5-6 days.
I was attracted to the fast-paced lifestyle, the rush, the invincibility. You know, you feel invincible.
Meth was the love of my life. I did anything to get it. I mean, no matter how many charges I got against me, how many, you know, it was just all bad. At the time, I didn't think it was all bad. It was fun.
You can't think at all. I mean, in your body, it replaces dopamine, the feel-good chemical that your body produces, you know, so that you get good feelings about anything in life. And to stop immediately is you enter a chemical depression that is inescapable, and it's horrible.
I just remembered I didn't like being like that. I was out of control. You know what I mean? It changed my thinking, and you know what I mean? And
I went back to hanging out with my friends that I grew up with, and they weren't drug addicts. They just smoked weed and drank. They've always done that. That's how I got into all this stuff. They just smoked weed and drank. Yeah, so it didn't take long for me to, you know, oh, let's do ecstasy. Oh, well, let's do some coke this weekend. Or, and then it was just, I don't know, every time I get going on anything, it just snowballs.
And I didn't look back. I didn't even, you know, I stopped going around my family. We were very family-oriented. I stopped talking to my family. I didn't go to college out of high school, which I wanted to do.
It changed who I was. It destroyed my life. It made me a monster. Methamphetamine made me a monster. I didn't care who you are, who you were, what you had. If I wanted it, I was getting it.
the good homeboys hooked me up because I was a good homeboy. Here, you know, get it back on your feet. And, you know, here's an ounce, and you know, here's a pistol.
Nobody that ever did this drug has accomplished anything or gone anywhere or done anything meaningful in their life. I mean, it's just, you know, you become a slave to it.
I just forgot about everything except methamphetamine, and that was my new thing. That was my everything. Like it was my love, is what it was.
I was shot at. I've been shot at. I've been stabbed over my drug addiction. Doesn't matter age, race, identity. You could be a cop. You could be a lawyer. Methamphetamine can get you. Once you think you got addiction under control, you don't need the rehabs. You don't need to go AA. You don't need to go to NA. Your addiction will get you full blow again. It'll take you right back to where you began.
There'd be times when I'd get out and the only people I really knew are the people that I was locked up with, and they were already in that lifestyle.
You know, the whole time that I was using, I always had that voice in the back of my head that knew that I wasn't doing what I wanted to do with myself. I wasn't following my morals and my ambitions and my values, but that drug is just so strong. It's so strong that it makes you not care about those things that you had built in you. And it's amazing, like once you get clean, looking back at what you wanted to do and like what you didn't do. It's and what the drugs made you not do and what they made you do. It's insane that like anybody would ever want to do drugs.
Just remember, who you're going to be depends on who your friends are. The wrong friends will take you down the wrong road. Just remember that.
A little kid running with the big guys, smoking some stuff to actualize into one of the big guys. One of the big guys, yeah. Making your mama cry, making your daddy scream. Sister, so ashamed. Who you gonna be? Who you gonna be? And be. Who you gonna be? Who you gonna be? And be. Who you gonna be? Wanna be cool, be no fool, need no school. The big guys rule. One of the big guys. One of the big guys. Making your mama cry, making your daddy scream. Sister, so ashamed. Who you gonna be? Who you gonna be? And be. Who you gonna be? Who you gonna be? And be. Who you gonna be? A little kid walking down his own path like a man. Don't need the white stuff, juvie can be rough, so be a man. And be a man. And be a man. Making your mama cry, making your daddy scream. Sister, so ashamed. Who you gonna be? Who you gonna be? And be. Who you gonna be? Who you gonna be? And who you gonna be? Just be me.
It hurts me when I see kids take the wrong path, heading for a ruined life. When you're so young, life can be so beautiful, with so many great things ahead of you, so many things you can experience. But all those dreams can be destroyed in just one night. It's easy to be misled, to run with the wrong crowd. It's really a question of who you're going to be. It's all in your hands. Don't let anyone or anybody decide anything for you. When the guys say try it, just remember who you want to be. You make that choice.
Everyone's given one great gift in life, the chance to have a life, to pursue happiness, accomplish good things, and to find satisfaction. But if you stumble into the wrong path, you end up using methamphetamine, you can destroy that opportunity. I've seen hundreds of young men and women who fell victim of using methamphetamine and saw their lives be destroyed. Many of them ended up in prison. All of them ended up losing some family members, some family relationships, destroying themselves mentally and physically in many ways. The people in this video all came forward voluntarily, freely giving of themselves and telling their side of the story because they wanted to help kids avoid the path that they took. I'm happy to say that all of the ones interviewed in this video are on some stage of recovery, and I know that everyone watching this video wishes them the very best of success. I started thinking about the words in this video last July. I was with Bruce Galloway. We were working on a water well in a Maasai village at the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro. Will Bono and I had tried to make a water well there the year before and failed, and now we're trying again. The people in the village are the Maasai tribe. They're very gentle, dignified people. They live in mud huts. They have almost nothing in the way of material means, but they seem to have a satisfaction in their life. It made me realize how great life can be and how you can make a good life for yourself no matter what circumstances you're in, as long as you avoid the fatal mistakes of ending up in something that can simply destroy your ambition and your opportunity to succeed. My words were not a song by any means until Holly ended up getting involved and turning them into music. She composed the music on her own and made a song that seems like a beautiful expression of what we wanted to say in our video. The video was made by Will Bono, Dan Gordon, and Ryan Schmidt, and they worked hard on it. They're working now on another video on gangs. We've interviewed people in the California prison system who are willing to talk about their experience with gang involvement. In California, there are 6,500 inmates in the California prison system who are serving life in prison because of a crime they committed when they were under the age of 18, almost always because of involvement with gangs. So it's our determination to interview many of these prisoners and get their story and put it into another video on the same series of Who Are You Going to Be? It's our hope that it will have some impact on keeping kids from looking into gangs. We're thankful for the cooperation of the Butte County Probation Department, the many people that were involved in it. Fairview School and staff and students were very helpful, and many other people that participated in the video. The Butte County Public Defenders have supported this video because it's our belief that if we can help kids stay on the right track, if we can help them answer the question who they're going to be with an answer that helps us and society see the true value of what a young person can be, it's our reward. And we thank you for the opportunity to talk to you.